off to the farm.
Off to the farm.
Another adventure. It never stops here. Never ending.
There's the Land Cruiser 77.
74.
74, okay. So we're going to Paul's farm today. He is involved in reforestation in Costa Rica, so we're gonna check out the farm and see how this works.
Let's go! Hi, I'm Paul Robinson. We're at my reforestation project in Costa Rica, Puerto Seco, about half an hour away from La Fortuna, Arenal. I bought this farm 7 years ago. At that time it was an old dairy farm. It had been deforested for cattle, pasture land. We're about 6 years into it now, and I have roughly about 10,000 trees, about 20 different species, primarily Teak and Almandro. These trees right here are Almandro trees, which is the only tree that the great green macaw will nest in. That's one of the main reasons why I planted this tree. This road in the summertime, in the dry season. In the wintertime, the mud is so thick and it's slippier than ice, so you can't even drive it. But like right now, I could probably drive down this. But all these trees right here, these are 5-year-old Almandros. And some of them are actually starting to produce almonds. It's a wild almond tree, and that's the main diet of the great green macaw. And that's the reason why they're endangered, because there's not too many of these trees. People cut them down for wood. The wood's really hard, and so people have cut down the trees. So it's a loss of habitat. That's why they're under stress. But I have roughly about 700 Almandros on the farm, and next year I'm going to probably plant about 500 more, just sporadically in the front. So these are Almandros, and right here these are Teak with the big leaves, and they grow fairly rapidly. You can tell the difference from the Almandros to the Teak. The Teaks they're a little bit bigger, taller. But some of these Almandros are doing really good as well, so. Yep, white-faced monkeys. Pretty cool, huh?
That wouldn't be possible without that forest here.
Mm-hmm. There. Yeah, I actually have to come back in here and plant trees in these areas that are wide open, because the Rio Cataste is right here, and during the rainy season, when the river swells, water actually gets up about 8 foot tall right here. And sometimes I had a problem initially because logs that were in the river would wash up on this area and just mow down all the trees. So like every year after the rainy season, you have to come in here. If a tree was knocked over, you have to tilt it back up and kind of put a support. This is a Syrah, or as Costa Ricans know it, Guayabon. And this tree is pretty prevalent around rivers and areas that get flooded during the rainy season. But the wood is really good, very hard, and these trees usually support a lot of life. This tree right here has a lot of parasite trees going around it. This isn't part of the tree. This is what they call a Montepalo. And this will eventually kill this tree if you don't cut it. But yeah, this is pretty cool. There's actually a couple different trees